Welcome back to the channel. Today will be something different. This video will show you the desk setup that I use for both gaming and video editing. Now, most of the things I use are either secondhand or got on sale on Amazon. And in this video, I'll detail my PC setup that I use to game, the Mac and apps that I use to edit, as well as the monitor. For the desk, it's just a simple L-shaped desk. It's nothing fancy, no bells or whistles, but it has enough space for my ultra-wide monitor, my PC, and my Mac. Now the chair is one I got off of Amazon. It is a bit worn in, but it'll be the next thing I change to the setup. To add some light, I've been using this light bar by Malifaux. It saves on desk space and gives some nice accent lighting when I'm playing or editing at night. The amp is made by Fosi Audio. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but it does a job when I don't want to use headphones. Plugged into the amp are two Bookshelf Polk audio speakers. I originally built the PC a little over a year ago, but since then I've upgraded the case, the processor, the SSD, and the cooling. The processor I'm using is an AMD Ryzen 5800X3D. The motherboard is an ASRock B550 Phantom Gaming 4. The RAM is 4 8GB sticks of Team Group T-Force Vulcan Z DDR4 3600. For the storage, I had started with a 1TB Gen 3 Samsung 970 EVO Plus. However, I found out that 1TB wasn't going to be enough, and so I switched it out for a 2TB model. The GPU is an EVGA RTX 3080 for the Win 3 Ultra, and powering the whole thing is an EVGA GQ 850 watt 80 plus gold modular power supply. Cooling everything is a Lian Li Galahad 360mm AIO with 10 Lian Li Uni SL120 fans. The case housing all of it is a Lian Li O11 Evo Dynamic in reverse mode and upright GPU. For the most part, the computer has been able to handle any game at ultra settings both in 4K with DLSS and 1440p. The only game I've seen it struggle with is Last of Us Part 1. For the accessories, I'm using the Razer Basculus Ultimate Wireless Mouse. Comes with a charging dock, so it needs to fiddle with any batteries, and the stand looks nice when charging. The keyboard is the Corsair K63 Wireless. For the headset, I've been using the Logitech G Pro X wireless headphones. The sound is great, but what won me over was the microphone. Powered by Blue, it was by far the best microphone I tested on a pair of headphones. In fact, it's what I'm using to record this. For editing and daily driver, I use a 16-inch MacBook Pro with the M1 Pro. It's been a great balance between power and battery. It's also been able to edit entire 4K videos on a single charge, giving me the ability to edit away from the desk. And yes, I'm using the Magic Keyboard with Touch ID and Magic Mouse. Awakening and unlocking the Mac is flawless and secure. I may look at adding the Magic Trackpad later down the road, something that's been a joy to use when editing on the MacBook itself. To edit these videos, I've been using Final Cut Pro. The magnetic timeline makes editing simple, and the app has been very user-friendly. Now, I'm no professional video editor, but it's been pretty easy to learn. The USB-C hub that I've been using is the Anker 555 8-in-1. It has a 100-watt USB-C power delivery that's enough to charge the MacBook, a single HDMI port that supports 4K 60, an extra USB-C port for data transfer, a 1GB Ethernet port, a couple of USB-A ports, and an SD card slot. One wire gets me an external display, power, wired gigabit Ethernet, and when I'm done, I simply unplug and I'm good to go. The ultra-wide monitor that I'm using is the LG 34GN 850B. This 34-inch ultra-wide monitor has a resolution of 3440 by 1440, and this 21:9 display hits up to 160 Hz if it's overclocked. It's been great for displaying content for games, web browsing, and editing. I was running dual monitors, but this cleans up my setup. My only gripe is that it's not a 4K monitor. It doesn't display text as clear as the display on my MacBook, but for gaming, it hits the perfect balance between FPS and clarity. Well, that's all for my setup. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Comment down below and tell me what you guys think. Until next time.